trying to keep me locked down. Ain't no way around it, you know I ain't going back now. Always saw this coming, knew that I would be the man now. Everything gon' happen, how it was meant to, it's all planned out, yeah. I ain't ever had nobody by my side. Had to do it all myself, this shit is do or die. I can never fake it, I won't ever tell them lies. Finally getting what I wanted, it ain't no surprise. Yeah. These rappers acting like we homies, but never met in person. How you call somebody your bro who you never know, that shit concerning. My temper burning, no time for conversing. I'm focused on myself, ain't no label putting me on a shelf. I went from a nobody to a somebody, still a lot of room, I gotta grow. I'm a self-made millionaire, I don't care about the internet jokes. Now the roll, the only thing TikTok, and where the homies always be boss talking. I'ma play the game by my own rules, I never lose, I always keep on riding. They been trying to keep me locked down. Ain't no way around it, you know I ain't going back now. Always saw this coming, knew that I would be the man now. Everything on
Do you love Weed Live?
I love Weed Live.
What's up, Mama Lori? Why, baby? Maybe it is. What's up, Mama Lori? What's up, Josh? How's it going?
Megan's still coming. She's looking for a bobby pin, so.
Oh, you weren't? I don't know where you would have a bobby pin at. Yeah, I really don't. I don't know where I'd look even. How's it going, you guys? So, if you see at the bottom, tomorrow, you need to make sure by tomorrow you check the announcement so you can bookmark the page for our website. For that mood mat, I'm going to let just the group, only the group, do not share this with people outside of the group. I will not honor orders outside of the group until after the group has gotten their filled, just so you know. So, basically, the first 50 will get a mood mat, they will get a sticker, and they will get a matching pin. The first 10 will be signed by Dank and myself. All of them will be signed by me. The first 10, though, of those, only 7 of them are available because the first 3 are reserved for personal keepsake purposes. So, if you guys want, make sure to check that out. Make sure you tell all the other people in the group that aren't in the group that they should check it out too if you think that they'd be interested in it. But let's dab.
I gotta turn my nail on.
Yeah, I had to turn mine back on too. Mine is cooled off.
Oh.
Bagel's had a busy day. She's been here at the house working, dealing with Troy, distracting her all fucking day because I'm constantly, hey. I don't know if it's worse working at work when you got 20 people that bother you or one Troy that's bothering you. I'm like 20 people in one.
It's okay. I'd rather have you bothering me than work people.
That's fair.
Because you're not asking me to do something for
me, I'm usually showing you something or telling you something.
Yeah. Whereas they're like, I have a problem. You solve it.
Yeah, that happens. It's part of it. You probably almost feel like an operations manager role there. Almost.
Like, how many people make the best operations people? Because we're involved in so many parts of the business, especially in my role, you get to see like, all aspects of business. So I hope you guys can't see up my dress.
No, you can't.
Okay.
No. See, it's in the way. Does that help?
Yeah. I feel better.
I like your lace on your legs, the crisscross pattern.
It's cute.
Makes it look like you got those leggings on, like stockings.
Yeah. Same for me, Mama Lori. First bong rip of the day.
Not for me. I've been dabbing all fucking day.
My day went by actually really fast, but I did have essentially a 2-hour meeting, so.
Did either one of us grab water?
I didn't grab anything.
Fuck, I didn't either.
Usually I do.
Yeah, I didn't either. I'll grab it here in a minute.
I was going to say, will you get it? Because I just got situated.
Tangeroo, Daddy's gonna have to get up for a minute. She's laying on my feet, keeping them warm. It's really nice. She does it to be affectionate. I let her do it because it's nice and fucking warm.
Well, her bed's getting washed too, so.
Yeah, it's probably the softest place she has to lay right now. I don't know, she could go lay in the fucking bed. She's literally laying on both my feet, like right across the top of me. She's such an affectionate dog. Such an affectionate dog, I tell you.
Fucking thing, I'm like sitting on it, so it's pulling.
You're good, baby. Don't worry.
No, I'm sitting on this thing, so it's like pulling back on my neck and shit. I'm smoking some. What? I got it in.
Oh, okay.
I'm smoking some diesel Thai. I've been neglecting this one.
Have you?
Yeah, look at that. It's like pretty much.
Oh, damn, you almost have a whole fucking gram of that
Right.
yet. Alright, I'm placing the order for the food.
Well, last night I had a phenomenal body high from the Pacific Blue because that's all I dabbed all night long.
Yeah.
And it made me feel really good, and it gave me a lot of performance enhancement.
It says it'll be here between 7:30 and 7:40. So I got this dude, calls himself the last American Indian, telling me the object seen by pilots was his people coming to Earth. Oh,
I mean,
it could have.
we can't say shit anymore about people that like see things or like say shit about aliens or like any experiences that they've had. Like, we used to call those people crazy, but more and more I think that their stories were brushed under the rug.
Yeah, everybody thought they were crazy.
Exactly.
And the
They
one
would
that
make
started
them seem like it.
March of last year, I remember seeing the news myself of the two Air Force pilots that saw the object going past them at Mach speeds, and it turned around midair, did a 180 and faced them, then disappeared. I mean, these are military pilots. These are not guys that are, just some little hobo looking for fucking publicity so he can get some money. It's people, reputable people. These are airline pilots, fighter pilots. Like this last one, it was a U.S. Airlines? Or which one was it? Northwest Airlines. Yeah, the pilot said, I just had a cylindrical object.
They said, are there any known targets in the state of New Mexico?
Yeah.
Because that's where they are at.
Yep. And they said there should not be anything in the air. They said, well, we just had a cylindrical object flying over top of us. And yeah, it's a thing. Now watch. Give it a week. It's going to fucking disappear. You won't be able to find it. We'll talk about it, or they think people forgot about it. We'll go back to look for it, and it's not there. Just like last year in March. I'm not a conspiracist. This is fact. I've seen this stuff myself.
What I want to know is, like, how much bigger does this get? Like, for all we know, we could be being,
Hi, Kathy.
like, for all we know, we could be, like, being ruled by another population outside of our Earth, like outside of Earth. For all
Hence
we know,
what we call God.
For all we know, we could be being ruled, and the government is basically like the middleman between the two.
I could 100% fucking see it. I could.
There's a
He
lot
says
of
they're
things
causing
out
the
there.
storms to starve us out and retake the Earth. I told him we are already here.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't think any of us do.
No,
I mean,
I am a firm believer that whatever aliens are, that if it's what our like ancestors have been told throughout history, God was made we were made in the image of God. Whatever your God is, they made us in the image of themselves. In every religion, I believe. So they look like us. We won't know them if we see them. It's holy shit! I actually put it up on time.
I don't know. I think there's a lot for us to discover and know, and we can't just put our heads in the sand anymore and think that
The ostrich theory.
Yeah, like just it's not there. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
We have no idea what exists anymore. Like, it's just flipped it on its axis, and to me, there's like a whole new opportunity out there.
Yep. Everything that we were told that could not be possible could now be possible because the things that we were told were not possible have already been proven possible. So, I mean, at what point do you discredit the things that say, no, it's not possible? Yes, it fucking is. Everything is possible at this point in life.
Agreed, Mama Lori.
Everything that we were raised to believe was not possible, a very large majority of that has already come to pass. I mean, simple things, not to take it there, but who would have ever thought we had a black president? Don't mean that in any way racially, but growing up,
a long time, there'll never be a black president. There'll never be a female president. We have a female vice president.
Yeah, I mean, everything that we've been taught. I mean, this alien stuff is just, apples and oranges compared to the big bushels that they got. That they let us know what we're supposed to know.
There was a point in time where we did incest stuff, and now it's like looked down upon. Like, no, you don't fuck with incest shit. Back in the day, that's all they did.
Yeah.
Oh, you're 13? You're marrying your uncle. Go have a baby. That was the norm. When do those things, like, all of our norms get flipped on their head as time goes?
Yeah, people are no longer following the guidelines that were given to us to be a productive society.
There'll be a new norm that comes out of anything right now. What is on my dab tool?
Dabs? Oh, it's coming apart. That's aluminum. Oh, maybe you got a cheap dab tool. That's from heat. It's coming off of itself. Don't use that one. No
what kind of shit is this?
We got that.
I thought I just had some gunk on there. Definitely not.
No, that's from heat, from it getting hot. Go and use the one we got from Higher Standards. That one I know will be real. Fucking people giving cheap shit. They make fucking dab tools out of fucking something aluminum plated or something.
I think it's time for some pink grunts. We need to lighten this. We need to lighten this conversation.
Yeah, got conspiratorial, really fucking fast.
I don't mind.
Say somebody shit in your ball pit.
I don't mind getting conspiracy theory.
No, I don't either, but it also.
I know a lot of people don't like that.
It gets a lot of strong opinions on the other end too.
Right. I'm also more open-minded than a lot of people. I really feel like I am a non-judgmental person.
I feel like
I try to be receptive to everything.
Okay, so here's... I think that I am judgmental, but I don't hold it against people. Mm-hmm. I think I do stereotype and judge, but I'm not the person that will hold those things against you. Like, I don't see those as negatives just because I stereotype and judge. Those aren't negative things to me. Those are just... It's like a way that I classify or remember. I have to classify or, like, label things in my memory. Otherwise, I literally fucking forget shit. So, I mean, if it takes me stereotyping and being a judgmental person, I may stereotype and be judgmental, but I'm never going to use that as anything against you. Like,
I guess I was trying to say more like I feel like I'm very open to anything is possible.
Oh, okay.
Like like I'm not going to be like
I'm
shut
very
shit down
open-minded.
or be like I feel like experience wise I'm very open-minded just in like wanting to try different things and not letting the stereotypes
hey Ash Cross,
not letting the stereotypes prohibit me from doing things.
Yeah. You gotta have that open mindset, because with as alternative as life has gotten, especially us living, I've never noticed this anywhere else until I moved to this area. Like, other areas are really judgmental on self-expression. When you live in, I forgot where I was going with this. I forgot where I was going with that.
Self-expression, judgmental on self-expression, like being who you are.
People in general are normally judgmental and not accepting. I've learned that there are people that are non-judgmental, or even still, like I said, judgmental, but accepting. You just gotta be open-minded to shit. I mean, excuse me, there's so many different walks of life, so many different places people have come from. If you're like thinking down this narrow hallway, all these doors you're passing are opportunities you're missing.
That is true.
Yeah.
Because you have
A
some kind
narrow
of bias in your mind.
Yeah, those doors are no longer open to you because you've decided to just focus on this hallway and walk to the end. Like, finally about to smoke. Been a long day. My daughter's turned 6 today. Tell her we said happy birthday.
How are you feeling with the move? It's a big move and it's in 2 days.
And the end where you guys are going just got fucking bombed with like unheard of fucking weather. Like, Texas got snowstorms, blizzards, ice, fucking, like, it was rough.
I am very excited for you because I know like there's a lot of adventure that's coming your way with your family and new experiences and opportunities and like I
challenges
feel like,
with it.
Right. Yeah, I mean there's always gonna be that, but at the same time it's like
It should be exciting.
It's nerve-wracking because you're uprooting your whole life, but how exciting that you get to go experience another part of the United States.
Yeah. Where are they at right now? They're in Iowa, right?
Iowa, Illinois.
Okay.
I'm proud of you for taking that jump. Usually when you get rooted in with your family and stuff, it's very difficult for people to like make that
Move away from
transition. Yeah, exactly.
Especially if you become in any way reliant or like they become part of your
routine,
your
day-to-day.
foundation,
Yeah,
you
like,
know.
If you rely on, certain people. For instance, like my sister relies on my mom.
Yeah. Yeah, if you were to just uproot, now there's that whole part of your life, not just family, but that gap you got to fill now. All right, let's do another dab. Let's do some swamp gas.
I'm doing some pink runs.
Pink runs.
Pink.
Trying to get everything done. We go pick up the truck at 8 a.m. tomorrow, then we'll spend the entire day loading it up and hopefully seeing my mom one last time. I posted some awesome pictures taken at our beach porpoises playing in surf. That would be really cool to see. I'm going to have to check that out.
It's one hell of a giant leap of faith.
It really is.
I feel like those are the moments when you grow the most as a person.
Yes. Because you really find out what you're really capable of. Yeah, you find out the things you will and won't do.
Excited to have some quiet space to be able to do live videos.
That would be really cool to see you go live. I would really like to see it. I'm still getting stoked to see you in Discord here.
Is that what she's talking about, though? Going live on the page? She might be talking about something else because I know she's very active in like her.
She said once they got moved that she was going to do lives.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I believe if I remember it from that time correctly, yeah, I believe she did say that she's going to do lives once they get...
Well, I know she does a lot of Zoom group meetings and stuff like that with other mom groups and her...
I've gone through that same shit.
I forget what it's called, but it's basically like Bible study.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it, keep going.
Cheers.
Too many times rejecting my health. This pain and hate that I felt. You look at me smiling, can't even tell. This the truth that I'm gonna spell. Lately, I've been living in hell. Fake.
Got that right. I have lines I won't cross. Not many, but a few. Depending on the situation and what the consequences. Same.
I won't do anything that like hurt somebody else or like.
I won't do anything I can't accept the consequences for.
I'll do anything twice as long as it doesn't hurt somebody or something, or it's not like severely against the law.
It can be like, as long as we don't get caught, it's okay.
For instance, I went toilet papering.
Minimal, but still existent.
I went scavenging through abandoned homes.
Did you?
Yeah.
You rebel. I lived in a couple of abandoned homes for a little bit. I lived in an abandoned store that still had a lot of stuff in it. I set up my own little apartment kind of thing for like 3 days. She's in a
You
small
never
ass
told me
town
that. That
called
must have been in Iowa when
yeah,
you
it's a
first
small
got
ass
there.
town called Fonda, Iowa.
This is where you went to go meet the girl from the internet, right?
No, this is where I went to hang out with my girlfriend. That was my first girlfriend I ever had. The one that wore this necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did she move there?
That's where she was from. She was from that area, Fonda, Iowa.
Oh, how did you meet her then?
Through a girl I went to school with named Melinda McClure. She was somebody I went to school with from kindergarten all the way up. And we were still friends even after high school, because she ended up marrying one of my best friends. They got divorced. Now he married another girl that we knew from high school.
Going to Ohio is what fucked you on your emancipation.
Yes,
right?
Iowa is where this was. This was Fonda, Iowa.
Oh, you said Ohio.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Fonda, Iowa. Sorry. What are y'all smoking on? I'm smoking on a little bit of everything.
I'm not a big fan of poutine.
As long as it ain't hurting anyone or anyone hurting me. I jumped off the back of a Harley in Houston, Texas. Holy shit, Mom, Lori, what did you do that for? I used to go
Back in the
to
day.
all sort of weird small town Iowa towns to hang out with girls. Yeah, there's so many small towns in Iowa. If you ever get a chance, look up the town Sulphur Springs. 2 words, just like you sound. SULPHUR. Sulphur. However you spell sulphur. I can't fucking think right now. Sulphur Springs. 2 words. Iowa.
SULFUR.
Yeah. Oh.
That's how you spell
Why'd I
it.
put PH in there? I have no idea. I'm having a stone moment. Anyway, the point of the story. So, my little sister, my second youngest little sister, Heather, her and my mom own that whole town. Like, it's small. Small.
They own Sulphur Springs, Iowa.
They own every house in that town. Every house. It started off with my sister first bought the house that used to be our old landlord's. And it's one of the nicest houses in that town. Not a big town, not much to compare it to. But she didn't like her neighbors. So she found out that the neighbor's landlord was willing to sell. So she bought that house. And then she bought the house next to it. Then she bought the whole block, which contained like 3, what are those things called? The ones like they had at the airports and stuff, the big machine shops that were like this. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? They were like tin, and they went like this, and they were like a shed where you could take an airplane into. Anyway, they were sheds that were like that.
Like a greenhouse style
No, they
thing?
were huge. They were like...
Hangars?
Kind of like the hangars, you know, where it was like this.
Yeah, but just rounded?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they had like 3 of those on that property that were full of shit, like farm equipment, cars, possessions, like all full of shit. I mean, it paid for itself. But then after that, my mom and my sister went around and started knocking on doors. What do you want for your house? What do you want for your house? What do you want for your house? And they ended up getting the whole town. It wasn't a lot of houses. You're talking maybe like a dozen, maybe 15. But they got every single one of them. They own that whole town, so that way they control their neighbors.
So dumb.
Yeah, it's the dumbest fucking thing. You know what it's called? It's called arrogance. That's what that's called.
Oh, is that what that's called?
Yes. What's your Iowa was a weird small town. What cheer Iowa? I've never heard of that one. I've heard of a small town called Hamburg. Really smallest town as far southwest as you can get in Iowa.
Okay, I got a question for you. Do you ever wonder?
Do what?
Okay, so she used to be a lesbian.
Yes.
Was it like, when did you realize that you weren't a lesbian? Because you were like heavy lesbian, and then did you meet your husband and then you were like, ooh, dick sounds good right now? I'm just curious.
That's deep. Patrick, did I say hi to you? I don't know if you did. Quonset huts is what I know they're called. Okay, Quonset huts. I've heard of that before, so I don't...
The hanger?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, we had a lot of those where we lived because it is the plains, so it'd get really windy out there. We were in Tornado Alley, the windiest part of the United States. So having those would keep it from getting blown over or taking the tolls that
I called it an air. I was thinking of it as like an airplane thing.
Yeah, it's about the same fucking thing.
That's what those look like out here in Washington. They're rounded metal dome like.
Yeah, they're the same fucking thing.
Yeah, that's how they look.
Same fucking thing. Yeah, they just built shed doors, like sliding doors across the front of it.
Okay, but can you read what Dave said?
Kwanzaa, the what? Can I what?
Read what Dave said. Not that one, the one above it.
Oh, he said never go to Ohio.
No, read it.
I thought New York was bad. Never. If you don't have to. I mean, never go to Ohio. Yes, facts. Ohio is... this is not a judgment on the people that live there, but Ohio is the fucking dirtball state of the fucking United States. It is a dirty fucking state. Not the people necessarily. The state. It's a mining state, so it's naturally like dirty, like the buildings.
I feel like that whole area is like the butthole of the United States. Like Indiana, Ohio.
Well, you got 4 big cities. You got like the Akron, Youngstown area. You got Cleveland. You got Cincinnati. You got Columbus. Oh, you got Toledo. I mean, you got so many big cities in there that are just shitholes.
Cleveland is not a good town.
No, it's
by
city.
Any means.
Mm.
It is. Yucky.
What's up, Maria? How's it going?
Hi, Maria. Just
well, we appreciate you for stopping in. Maria tagged me in something. Somebody was looking for a graphic designer today, and that made me feel good. Thank you, Maria. And you tagged our website. I appreciate that. We just got to be careful, you guys, because tomorrow I'm starting pre-orders for the group. If we let too many people know about the website too soon, then they'll be able to place orders. I won't honor orders that are not people in the group. So we can solidify that. But I'm going to open up 47 of them tomorrow. Yes, 48. Yes. 3 of them are going to be kept. So 47 of them will be kept. 47 will be released tomorrow. Fuck, I'm getting high already and fucking stammering along words. That's hilarious. I always have said the same about Ohio. And I have never even been. I'm purely judging by the people, too. Yeah, she's my friend. It's no problem. Just showing love. We definitely appreciate it. Maria's in Ohio, but she's an example of, this is not a judgment on her or the people, that live there. It's the state in general that we're talking about. I've had so many problems in Ohio. All my worst memories in life contained Ohio. I was on a cross-country trip with a trailer and I had showered 3 days. Serious. We went to gas I did her worse. I bet there's some great people, but it was such a low-class experience. On the border of Ohio, yes. She's by like the Cincinnati area, I believe. OCD, no, the only people I have met from there have said it's a shithole. Yeah, it is. It legitimately is. There's no quality of life there unless you're like
I have
that
also
person.
Heard though Mississippi is not a good state to go in either.
See, I've heard that about Louisiana. Because of the fact that Louisiana gets hit with so much weather. I have not been to Louisiana. Not even through.
That is a very poor area, yes. But so much beautiful history.
All that girls around here, and we compact it, take it to either the Bronx or Florida South to mix with weed that was being imported. Oh, so you were cutting it with ditch weed. Okay, I didn't know that would work. See, all the ditch weed I saw in Iowa, fuck, there's so much. You could not keep there from being seeds in it. So fucking seedy. There's hardly any bud left. And by the time you got it dried out and you just knock it against something, a bunch of seeds just fall out.
Okay, what's ditch weed?
It's literally weed that grows wild.
Oh.
Yeah. So in Iowa, weed just grows everywhere. But
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you're only allowed to have so many plants per acre. So we've had times when we were out, like, in the field, and the sheriff comes up and they say, hey, we see you got a lot of pot over here in this area. You need to get that cut out of there because you have more plants down the road, and that makes it too many to be within so many square acres. Blah blah blah. Like they wouldn't cause trouble unless it looked like you were really growing. Like you had something.
So why is it illegal there? Why is weed not legal there?
Oh, because that's ditchweed. That's just stuff that just grows wild. You can't do it. It's native to Iowa.
But what I'm saying is, if there's something is native to that area,
you're not allowed to have it though. I know. I get that. I get that.
Do you see the flaw in the logic?
Kateri, what up? Yeah, it's super low THC because it has so many fucking seeds. Look at this guy is telling me now that all us infidels will die when his people get here. I said that they already are here, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh Lori, who are you talking to? Interesting conversation, it sounds like. Once you compact it with seeds, wouldn't be seeing too much. Okay, that's fair. Like, brick it up. I've had some really good brickweed, let me tell you. Like, really good brickweed. Says not many people ever, but I did. I had some really good brickweed.
Have I had brickweed?
No.
Is that boo-boo?
Oh, it's literally compacted into a brick, and you have to, like, tear it apart. Sometimes you have to take a knife to it. But you literally have to tear it apart in little layers, compact-ass layers.
Is that the equivalent of Mark's boo-boo weed?
Oh, that's a little less than boo-boo.
That's like even lower?
That's
like
Reggie's.
the lowest of the low?
That's Reggie's,
Can I get
yes.
the water, please?
Yeah. I want to move so bad to legal state. I get it. My grandpa would be pissed and rip it all out and then burn it. Then did he stand in the cloud of it, the smoke of it? I seen that one video where the military burned it and the wind shifted right at the newscaster guy. And he's talking about it and he started laughing. He's like, cut, let's go to lunch. The U.S. government had farmers grow hemp for the war efforts. I didn't know this. It's an invasive plant that takes over. It does, because it gets so many seeds and it grows so rampantly. It can just, it can just go everywhere. Birds will eat the seeds, shit it out somewhere, and it'll grow. Last American Indian, he, she, whatever is crazy. Sounds like it. There's a reason they call it weed, because it spreads like a weed. True. Is everyone on YouTube? It seems like there's a lot of people on YouTube anymore. We're on YouTube.
They're just.
I try to maintain a presence a little bit everywhere.
I don't think anyone's on YouTube.
No, she's talking about that person.
Oh, like everyone.
The last American Indian. I seen a guy that was on there and he looked like he had like the native mohawk and he's wearing the vest and jeans, but he was something like that, like
What is the vest?
Like a leather vest, like a native vest, like
with a naked chest underneath.
Yes.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so but he's really cocky and arrogant with his talk about things like Mama Lori's talk about, like this is getting ready to happen, almost like prophesizing the end of the times because of the white man coming in, destroying the earth and stuff like that. But he's probably, he could have been 18 years old. He was young.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They want to know what song this is.
This is Young
Crap.
Crap. Yeah, money sign dot K dot R dot A dot P. Something else after it too.
Young Crap.
That's the name of the person. Oh, Scrap. That's because the money sign is
Oh
S.
my gosh, it definitely looks like crap.
See, it says Young Scrap, SKRAP.
It is Young Scrap.
And then the song's called Clout, CLOUT.
Big likes the song.
They even made a short film called Hemp for Victory. I didn't know that.
He's dropping a lot of NS.
Ends.
Yeah, ends. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, he said I bust a nut and I dip.
They're all kind of a little some of them are like that.
Yeah. That's what you get for copyright-free music. I mean, it's not like I can go in there and say, hey, I'm going to play this playlist.
It has really great beats.
Yeah, it's got a good vibe to it. That's what I like. It's not something like depressing. It's not too peppy that I can't keep up with it. It's got a lot of ups and downs, though. I'd like something that's like a steady peppy.
Hemp for victory. I think it's a very underutilized product. Our lands are so fucking farmed out, though. We've destroyed our lands. Yeah.
If you look at Iowa, though, Iowa, not so much. It is so spaced out and still full of farmland. Like, there's a lot of farmland. They haven't overtaken Iowa. That's why I have a feeling that weed is going to take forever to get legal in Iowa, because there's so many good fields there. Like, the dirt there is black. Like, black. It's not gray. It's not, brown. It's black as shit. It's good quality dirt. I think it has something to do with them thinking that people will start growing pot instead of, like, the grains and the soybeans and stuff like that. I really think that might be a play on, because Iowa grows a lot of grains. It has some really good fucking dirt.
Lori, I just think you shouldn't listen to him. It seems like he's getting you very worked up. And I feel like you just shouldn't be watching that. Or however you're engaged with him. I don't know what it is. But maybe you should just bounce from that stream.
Keep saying things like die infidels. Yeah, I'd probably not be listening anymore. I'd be like, yeah, go fuck yourself, buddy. I should probably be watching our food.
Oh, what's up, John?
Our order's been picked up at 7:10.
So it should be close.
I don't know where it's at. The food. Like, where it's located.
I don't know either, but I thought you were... You can't see where they're at?
Yeah. We got food coming, so we might have to hop off here.
Did you know John Burroughs said that?
Oh, what's up, John Burroughs? How's it going, man? Tell me Florida has split.
And thank you for saying hi to me, too.
Alright, I gotta check to see where food's at.
Sometimes people are just like, hi, Troy. Like, I'm not even here. So I appreciate that. I can't see half the comments. My guess is there's half the people on the business page and half the people on the...
Well, it's coming from Thrasher's Corner, so they're still north of Canyon Park.
Okay.
We got a minute yet. Yeah, Dank, I'm guessing some people are on the business page. Let's take a look. See. No, there's one person on the business page and 5 on the group page.
Have a good night, Patrick. Wow.
Alright, have a good night, Patrick. We appreciate you for stopping in, man. We're gonna do another dab. Oh, I'm at least going to. Are you gonna, baby?
Smoking a pancake.
Same page.
Smoking a pancake.
Is Maria on this page? I can't see her comments. Maria just stopped in for a minute. She said she was stopping in to show some love, and then she's getting out.
Dang thinks he's probably blocked.
Oh. I'm gonna steal some of your lemon cookies.
Okay.
You're going through dabs so slow and I'm running low. Most of mine are almost out.
You can take whatever you want. So you got some purple punch right here too.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have some of that tonight. Alright, this is lemon cookies from Volcano. This shit is really fucking good. Now I see everyone had to kick that engine to the curb. Engine. Yeah, it sounds like he's ranting a little too much, Mama Lori. You need positivity to listen to, not the negativity. Positive gets positive, negative gets negative. Cheers. I'm gonna get positively high.
Positively high. This is Pacific Blue by Volcano. This tastes like the ocean. It legit tastes like the ocean. I like how excited Dank was.
When he got those dabs.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that.
Yeah.
I know he doesn't like when you say something.
Oh shit. Do you get the water, yo?
Yeah.
Okay, so normally we make the beats, but
That one hit me good. That's a good one.
So we decided to take this beat from YouTube. It's a no copyright beat.
Alright.
This one is by a really
Cheers.
good artist called Chris.
Oh.
Check him out on YouTube. This beat's called Crying Over You. So yeah, go check that out.
Fuck.
Hope you enjoy this. Thanks.
Yo, it's the weirdo crew, hit the crying over you. Found a little beat for me, been walking down this avenue.
I'm fucking baked now. That one hit got me right in the motherfucking kisser.
Should you say gizzard?
Kisser.
Do we have gizzards?
No, only chickens have gizzards.
What do we have?
Birds have
the
gizzards.
Equivalent of a gizzard.
Stomach.
Name?
Stomach. It helps them break down their food. Maybe it is because they don't have something. It's because they don't have a something.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. They don't have a something, so they have gizzards, which that's why they eat the little stones, because the little stones will get in their gizzard, and it'll help them like smash up the corn in the gizzards. That's what I was taught.
I have no idea. What's up, Rob?
Thanks says, I think you're dead on with your evaluation, Bagel.
What was my evaluation?
What's up, Rob Dean of those dabs?
Oh.
Yes, the companies, I believe. Alright, we're gonna have to hop out of here, you guys. We got food that's about here, so.
We'll be in Discord if anyone wants to join us.
Yeah, jump over Discord, see us. Stay high, stay beautiful, stay humble. Bye.
Been bumping Philip Bailey. Loud as hell when I've been swerving in the trenches lately. You the type to clap when pilots land a mission safely. Okay, well, who am I to judge? Could tell your business shady. You ain't got fans to back you up, and that's the problem I got. Cause I've been working a lot. All I do is pay attention. I don't pay for no slots. This ain't a gamble, I got hot. Slept on hotel floors and socks. On my stripes, I can't keep this. I'm anywhere these phonies not. Nah. Ayy, off to Miami like Marino. The water crystal clear, look like ethos. I've learned that I can always counter critics to do the most. First they gon' beg you for your forgiveness, then they beg you for a repost. Welcome to the rapping Home Depot. All kinds of bars I got you getting lost, like where did he go? My life belong inside a fucking Vivo. Waves without a speedboat. I'm calling that I hit high 97 there with Ebro. In this life I have seen all my pain turn to pleasures. Now it's better than it ever was. In this life I had dreams, none were too far to reach for me. For me. Oh. What else do I have to do to confirm the truth? I really do in fact contain the juice. It's